Hello, everyone. This is Karen Cornell, your Creative Memories Advisor, and I'm here to demonstrate all the different blades for you and show you this new limited edition trimmer. So you can see them side by side and see how they're the same and different. Basically, they're the exact same trimmer. They have all the wonderful features, how you have this guide to help you guide and make sure you're cutting on your paper that's at the top of the bottom. You still have the four sides of the little mat here. The difference is these lines are white, these lines are blue. Sometimes it's easier to see them in white in person, depending on your paper, than it is the black. But there's really no difference. You also have the same place to store your extra cutting mat back here. So I always keep an extra there because you always need one when you aren't around one to buy. But basically it's the same thing. You still open and close them the same. It's all the same. But let me show you the different blades because the promo is if you buy this trimmer, not the white one, the blue trimmer for $49, which is the same price. They're both $49. You will not only get the straight blade, but you can pick one of these to go with this trimmer. So if you wanted, one to use for card making and one to use for scrapbooking, or if you have two places where you're scrapbooking, or if you always keep one at home and you have one that you take to crops, this would be a good time to purchase that. So let's talk about the different blades. So I put them in rainbow order for you. Straight blade, we know what a straight blade is. So that's what the blue one is. We know how to cut with that. Scoring. This is the scoring blade. Scoring I use a lot when I'm folding paper, like if I wanted to, with card making and stuff. So you basically get a little bit of an indentation there, and it helps you get a nice crease to fold your paper. Okay. This is great when you're doing fold over pages for your layouts. It's making envelopes for card making. You can also score. I've seen some people score very lightly, so you can't even see that, to help journal in a straight line. So that's another way to do it. So that is scoring. Then we have perforating, which is kind of a cool technique. Just adds a little texture to a border. So that looks like, let's see. Let me see if I do this in white. Or maybe let's try black. See if you can see it better in black. You can see that much better. So perforating is just, it's like what it says. It's just a little dot, 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 all the way down. This is a really fun technique if you're doing a journal box and you just kind of, like here, I did this one and then I'm going to do it over here, about an inch wide. I mean, look at how cool that is to have that on both sides. See it? It's definitely a different technique, one that we don't use a lot of, but maybe we should because it does add some neat texture to it. I need to use the black with the red. Okay, then we have decal, which is one of my all-time favorites. And we put it in like this. And look at this. And it's just, you know, just kind of like, it kind of looks like a ripped edge to it. I love doing this when I'm layering my borders to just, instead of a straight line for the background paper, just add something like the decal. And I don't have to think about it too hard because it looks great both ways. How cool that looks. This back paper so you can see. See how pretty that looks like that? Love that. So that's decal. Now we're going to do wave. And wave is very pretty. Now, if you want to do wave, see how pretty that is? This one doesn't matter if you do it up or down, and you'll see what I mean by that. So it's still going to wave it like that on both sides, where it's like up and down like that, like up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah. So that is the wave. Victorian is very, very similar to decal, only it's definitely let me cut this piece off. It's definitely a little bit strong, bigger definition, like you can see it better. So I do use this one a lot as well. I don't know why it's called Victorian, but um, if you see that next to the decal, see how this is definitely more defined. This is a softer wave, wave for lack of a better term, but see how that's a little bit softer. Now, I'm going to show you scoring. And as you notice, I'm going to take the CM logo faces this Creative Memories words right here. Okay. And that way you know that you're always going to do it the right way. All the ones that I've done up to this point, it really doesn't matter which way you do it. This one it does, because this way it goes, it's a wave, a gentle wave. Now, if I did this like this, it's going to be the crest of the wave. So it's going to go up and down. So if I wanted to do it, then I would need to flip this blade if I didn't want to turn the paper around, and then it would work. You see how that works? But you do get like a little crescent. So it's an upside down wave, or the pointed wave. So let's see how that looks. Turn it this way, and that way you can see it better. You can always turn your paper so you get it going the same way, both exactly matches up. So there you go. This one is the wave where it's curved, and this is the crescent part, the inside like that. And then the last one, so this one does matter if you're facing, if you want the soft, you have to have it face that way, okay? Then we're gonna do stamping as our last one. And this one, honestly, I have not used very much. And I'm looking at it now and I'm like, why have I not used this? This is really cool technique. It doesn't look like what I thought it did. So that actually is really cool. So that is like a tighter inside than the scallop would be. So, I keep calling this wave, but actually this is wave. So we have scoring, which is, we didn't really, and then we have perforation, then we have decal, we have wave, Victorian, scallop, two different ways, and stamping. So the inverted scallop is very similar to the stamping, because as a point, then a curve, then a point, then a curve. So, but it's not that defined. So these are all the different blades. And as you can see, we actually have 8, including the straight, if we put that in there, like that. And those are the blades. So the blades are $9 each. So you're getting a $9 value if you do purchase the limited edition blue CM trimmer. So that is the promo that's going on right now. And this goes until from May 15th to May 23rd, and it ends at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. or as always, while supplies last. Have a great day.